everyone, my name's Maha, and this is officially the beginning of a passion project that I'm going to call the Self-Care Junkie. So before I get into what exactly that means, I just wanted to send a huge shout out to my family, my amazing friends, my loved ones, who have all encouraged me over the past few months to start this passion project. And it's because of your endless love and support that I am sitting here videoing myself, putting myself on YouTube, something that's so out of my comfort zone. Because at the end of the day, I do agree with you that if I'm passionate about something, I should do something with it and share it. So thank you again for your support, and I hope that you really enjoy everything that this channel is going to bring. So back to the Self-Care Junkie. What does that mean? So in this day and age, our world is moving at a pace faster than ever before, and that's brought a lot of great advancements. But it's really easy for us to get caught up in the fast pace of things. It's also very easy for us to forget about looking back, stepping back, and really focusing on our mental and physical health. So that's why I think self-care is so important, just stepping back from the craziness of everyday life and taking out the time to give yourself the love and care that you need. So people have so many different ways of doing this. For some people it means reading a book every night before bed. For some people it means cooking a meal. For some people it means traveling. It's different for everyone. What I found over the years for myself is that I really love anything that has to do with skincare or hair care or beauty products. That's something that relaxes me. That's something that makes me feel pampered when I do it. So that's what this channel's about, and that's what I want to share with you. So by profession, I'm actually a management consultant, and in management consulting, we're always told that whenever you're giving an answer, making an argument, you should always have a three-part answer. You should always have 3 points that are supporting your argument. So I am, in typical management consulting fashion, gonna give you 3 reasons of why I'm doing this channel. So the first one is when I was 16, almost 17, I developed acute atopic dermatitis. And what that means in plain English is very extreme eczema. So I had eczema kind of as a kid on and off, but this was a whole different story. It started out mostly on my neck, and it very quickly spread to the rest of my body, including my face. And the first couple of months was really bad. It was actually pretty gross. I would literally have raw flesh showing on the sides of my face. So that went away after a couple of months, but for a year after that, my skin was just extremely dry and extremely flaky. I would literally touch my face and flakes of skin would be coming off. And as a young 17-year-old, that can have a really big impact on your self-esteem and your confidence. And I tried everything under the sun to get rid of this condition. I tried steroid creams, I tried different diets, I tried homeopathy, and things would work for a while, but then things would go back to how they were before, and nothing was really actually working. So I decided to take matters into my own hands, and I decided to just moisturize my face literally 30 times a day. I'm not even joking when I say that. I would have cream that I would take with me to school and put it on every hour. And it was slow, but eventually that is what worked. Me taking the time up for myself to really hydrate my skin and give it what it needed. And by the time I was in my first year at McGill, the condition had gone away, and I promised myself that I would never let this happen again. So that was where my passion for skincare really started, because I needed to really take out the time for my skin every day and moisturize it just to make sure this never happened again. And it actually started to become one of my favorite parts of the day. I just found it really therapeutic to sit down and put all my creams and my serums on, and that's something that I continue to do to this day. So that's reason number 1 of why I'm passionate about this. Reason number 2, my family's originally from Pakistan, and even though I never actually lived there, I do feel a lot of love and a lot of national pride towards Pakistan. I love to go there to visit, absolutely love the food. So growing up, my mom and my grandma and my relatives would always tell me all these home remedies of stuff to put in your hair and to put on your skin. When my grandma was young, she used to put henna and coffee in her hair, and just all these time-tested remedies that are passed down from generation to generation really makes me feel at one and very close to my culture. So I love practicing these things on myself. I've seen them work on my family, I've seen them work on myself, and I really want to share them with everyone who may not necessarily be exposed to Pakistani culture. I also lived in the Middle East for many years, and we have a lot of really cool home remedies, very similar to what we have in Pakistan. So I think just by sharing this, you also not only get exposed to all these natural remedies, but you also get exposed to so many different cultures and traditions. So that's reason number 2 for sharing this. And reason number 3, I've always really been into natural products. Our skin and our hair absorbs an insane amount of the products we put into them, and unfortunately a lot of the products in the markets these days are filled with a lot of chemicals, and there are a lot of makeup brands that are starting to create completely natural makeup, which is really great, but by and large most of the stuff that we're buying is still, you know, using a lot of harmful ingredients. So I think it's really important to shed some light on all the products that are taking out the time to create new formulas that are more natural. It's kind of unavoidable that most of the makeup we're going to use is still going to be, you know, those older brands that are using some of those chemicals. But I think because over the years I've tried so many natural products on my hair and my skin, I really want to share these companies and these brands with you. A lot of them have these really inspirational visions. So I want to take some of, you know, the older brands that I still use and some of the new up and coming brands and give you all the reviews of all their products so that you can try them out for yourself, see what works, see what doesn't work, and share that as well. So those are my 3 reasons. Again, I'm super excited to start this. Again, this is so out of my comfort zone, but I'm actually really excited and I'm not that nervous about it because I really just want to share this and hear what works for everyone else and new tips and tricks that even I could be using or that you recommend other people using. So thank you for taking the time to watch this video. What I'm basically planning is every week to do a different product review or do like a tips and tricks session or talk about some sort of natural remedy. Next week, I'm gonna do my first segment on rose water. So to all my friends out there, you all know that I'm obsessed with rose water. I've literally got a huge bottle of it right there. I use it in my hair, I use it for my skin, I drink it sometimes. There are so many different versatile ways to use it and it's really, really good for you. So next week I'm going to be talking about all of its benefits, all the different ways you can incorporate into your life. And you know, in the coming weeks I'm going to talk about, you know, all the different products that I've used and my reviews of them. And please let me know what you want me to talk about. Always happy to like listen to all sorts of new ideas and incorporate new stuff. So I look forward to seeing you again next week. Thanks so much. Bye.